Hi, this is Matt with Matt's BBQ Pits, and today I want to show you our new electronic temperature control system that is set up for large smokers. And this system is pretty unique. We kind of put it together ourselves. It's for the backyard cook who already owns their own Bluetooth temperature probe reading system to feed the data to their cell phone. Now, this one controls the fan to keep the fire stoked up to temperature. It does not read to your phone, but your other probe system will. The reason we did this, it is a lot cheaper to buy it this way, but also many backyard cooks already have their own Bluetooth probe system that they've learned to use and that they really like personally. So anyways, let's get into the parts and the tools that are needed. Alright, let's install the parts. First, we need to open the clean out door and remove the old air intake. There's some nuts on the back side here. You really just thumb them off. Okay, so you take that off. We want to keep and reuse this bolt with the washers, the spring, and also keep the nuts. Now, we'll install the adapter plate for the fan. Okay, so we'll put that bolt through there and mount it to the door. Now you want to align the adapter so the air opening is not restricted. Put the other nut on. Close that. Now the fan. The fan blows a particular direction, so you need to look for the indicator arrows mounted on top of the fan. You want the fan to blow into the system. So we'll set that right here. All right, now when you get our washers and 9/16 nuts. Now we want to tighten. We don't want to over tight. Just make them a little snug. Okay, now that we've mounted the fan adapter, the fan, and the backflow damper, we need to make sure we're still aligned, which we are. Now we'll run the cable. Probably run it underneath. I'm just running it through here to take out some of the slack but we need to leave enough to allow the door to open. Okay, let's walk over on this side of the pit. And we need to install the extension cable. Okay, take this in, run it through here. Plug it into the fan cable. Got a little slack. Plug into the back of the controller. Now, on the back of the controller, you have an input and an output. We want to plug the fan cable into the output. Next, we'll install the probe. Notice we also have an alligator clip in the box. We don't install the alligator clip yet because we want to be able to fit the probe in through this probe port. So we'll thumb off the cover for the probe port, set it down, and do the twisty ties from the probe. Now, we bought probe cables that are a little longer than needed for the shorter backyard pits. Alright, so with the K-probe mounts, there's a larger pin and a smaller pin. So pay attention, the smaller pin goes on top, the larger on the bottom. We're plugged in. Next, we need to open the lid. And it's important where to mount the probe. Just kind of thumb it through the alligator clip there. But I like to mount it on the meat rack, closer to the end there. It really matters where to mount so that you get the heat blown to the opposite end of the pit. Whereas if you put it over here, it might not, warm up the pit so well. And also, when you route your probe for your Bluetooth system, you're going to want to mount it right next to this probe. And then you'll calibrate them. We'll show that in another video. Put some instructions online. Now that we've finished inside the pit, close the lid. And we can plug in the power adapter and then actually plug the system in. So, I know you know how to plug in a power adapter, so I hope this helps you on the install, and we'll put some basic instructions online for how to use this.